Hello and welcome back to the channel and welcome back to today's video. So today, I'm afraid it's on my phone. I don't actually know where I've put the camera. I need to have a good look for that this afternoon. But today is all about Bondi, isn't it, Bond? So yeah, I'm going to have a bit of a chat with you about Bond. Yes. When we get back, but I am in a bit of a rush to go. So today he is going to Vale, which is literally 10 minutes down the road. They're doing a training show, and I'm just popping him around the 80. So obviously we don't need competition gear or anything, it's just a training thing. But they've got quite a lot of people there today, I'm not gonna lie, so hopefully you're a good boy. Yeah, I was going to enter the 90 as well. I was on an R in and then I missed the entries anyway. So, yeah, and you haven't been out jumping in a while. So, probably not the most sensible idea. But yeah, we also took him to Dressage at the weekend on Sunday. It's now Tuesday. And he did a prelim and his first ever novice test. And he was a really good boy. I didn't vlog it because I didn't think anyone was coming with me. And then last minute, my mum decided to come with me, but I have got both my tests and I've got one of my test sheets, so I'm going to put that in this vlog somewhere, because he was really good and he looked very smart, and we haven't really been on the channel in a while. He's been very quiet, which is what I'm going to have a bit of a chat with you about in a bit, about what he's going to get up to. But yeah, so I need to think about leaving Bondi. It's currently about 8:15. I'm in at 9:10. Obviously it's 10 minutes there. Just want to have a quick look at the course and then I'll pretty much get on him. Oh, good boy. So yeah, he's all ready to go. Just got a rug on. He doesn't have travel boots on or anything. You're not fancy enough yet, I'm afraid. No, that's not really how it works. He travels in the trailer really well, and obviously if I don't need to put travel boots on, I don't, because they're a bit heating on their legs. So yeah, he literally just has his rug on. And yeah, my dad's here, so I don't know if mum's meant to be meeting me there, but I haven't heard anything from her yet, so we'll see. But I'm just gonna leave because I need to. But yeah, I've mucked out 2 of the horses and left them in. Not had time to do the other 2, so I've put Pixie out and obviously Bond's stable I can do when I get back. Right, Bundy. I'm just going to put the camera down while I load him because he's not the best to load. Right, okay, so we're now loaded up, and well, I say on the road, I'm on my driveway, not filming on the road. But yeah, got the trailer on, you can't actually see it. Got the trailer on with Bondi in. Literally 10 minutes drive to Vale and we'll be there. I did say he's just jumping the 80 today, didn't I? And got quite a few people that I know that'll be there, so it'll be quite nice. I haven't heard anything from my mum, like I said. I didn't know if she'd like run out while I was leaving. I'm like, wait! But she didn't, so I'm assuming she's going to meet me there. I did ask her to meet me there because I think she has to drop Max off. And his school is fairly near there. So it makes sense for her to meet there after dropping him off, but I couldn't tell if my dad was home as well. But anyway, I need to ring the gate, so I'm going to come off and I will see you at Vale. Right, so we've now arrived. Just got Bundy with his bridle on. I've just been to watch a few. And the course looks really nice and flowing. I don't know why my voice is gone. So yeah, I'm just going to tack him up now. Needs to be quite quick by myself. And then we'll get on and go. Right, okay, we are now back from Bond's little outing in the training 80 round he did. He was really good. Just the first fence, I think he got in there. He's never been in that arena before. He's always been in the indoor at Vale, obviously because over winter they do indoor, and it's just now got nice enough that they go in the outdoor. But he went out there and was a bit like, whoa, and then came to a fence and was like, whoa, I was not expecting that. And I didn't actually intend on him jumping it from a standstill. I kind of wanted him to just look at it and then come round again, but it's what ended up happening, and he jumped the rest of the round lovely. So yeah, I can't complain of that. He was a really good boy. He hasn't been out in a while. I probably should have took him show jump, what's the word, training first, because he hasn't show jumped in, probably been out in about a month, which is my own fault. So yeah, I've also took him to the dressage, which I said I was going to show you. As I said, I didn't vlog it because I didn't think I was going to have anyone with me, which I'm really annoyed about, because had I known that my mum last minute was going to turn around and say that she was going to come, I would have vlogged it, but I didn't. But I did want to include these tests in here because I think it really shows how much he's come on. He looks so much better. So I did the prelim 3, I believe, and the novice 2, I'm going to say. Might be wrong. If not, I'll put it on screen somewhere, which tests I did. So yeah, I'll show you them. So I'll jump into the prelim now. I can do a voiceover on the prelim because I did get my sheet, which is always handy. I did go wrong, which I'm sure I will explain. But yeah, he was really good, and I always like in dressage that you can carry a long whip because he doesn't need a smack. He never, like, not really, especially not with a long whip, but just me carrying a long whip, he knows I've got it and is so much more forward. So that's quite a nice thing about dressage, that he was a lot more forward that day, because usually we're struggling to get canter and struggling to stay in canter and all that jazz. But no, he was really good. So I'm going to let you watch the prelim test. Right, so Bond's prelim test. I'm not going to lie, the footage is a bit dodgy at times. My mum filmed on her phone in portrait because she likes to post them on Instagram. And obviously I wasn't actually directly vlogging. But we got an 8 for our centre line anyway, which was lovely. I always do try and do quite a straight entry, HE working trot, and this half 15, I'm sorry, we will be back in frame in a second. We got a 7 for, there we go, I think we stay lifted up now. So yeah, we got a 7 for this, and yeah, he's going really nicely. I'm really proud of him this day. He was really good. And then we do a 20 metre circle here and give and retake the reins. He's really good with his give and retakes. He literally doesn't move his head, is such a good boy. We've got 6.5 for this and more bend through body. He definitely doesn't bend right as better as he bends left, which isn't great. But we're getting there. He's still unbalanced. And then where am I on my sheet? We do obviously repeat on the other rein. So we got a 6.5 as a bit above, more bend from body, which is fair enough. He is like that on the right rein. And then we do basically the same on this rein. So we do our 20 metre circle. He definitely bends a lot better this way. So we got a 7 for that. This is where I go wrong. I thought I went into my walk here. I completely forgot to change the rein and then walk. So here is me just finding out that I went wrong and then carrying on and actually changing the rein. So yeah, I got +2 for that, which is a shame. But I was learning 2 tests. I could not find this test anywhere, but we got a 7 for this change of rein in the end, so that is good. And then we transitioned to walk at A instead of C. And I thought that was quite a good transition. He's quite good for just kind of dying into walk and trying to stop. So I thought he did quite a nice forward transition there. We got 6.5 for this walk, needs more purpose, which is fair enough. He moves in a more uphill way than a forward way, But I think he's striding out quite nicely here. Again, she put needs more purpose, and that it was a shallow circle, which it was, because I wasn't 100% sure what marker I was meant to be doing what at. I could not find this sheet anywhere to learn the test, so I just had to watch a YouTube video, and then I wasn't 100% convinced what marker they were doing what at. But anyway, transitions to trot, we got a 7-4. Then we do a circle here and canter on the second half of the circle. We got a 7 for this. I thought he was quite good. And then this is our rein that we struggle on the canter a bit more. He's still quite unbalanced. So at times we are bending a little bit to the outside rather than to the inside. Not hugely, but this is definitely his weaker, more unbalanced rein. I'm sorry if you can hear the dogs collar jingling in the background, but we got a 6 for that, an incorrect fraction at times, which is definitely true. And then we changed the rein with the transition to trot over X. We got a 7 for that. That didn't feel great, but it actually looks a lot better than it felt. So yeah, I'm happy with that. And then again, we pretty much repeat. So circle left here, canter on the second half of the circle. We just lost a bit of our bend there, and she's put that as well, so we've got 6.5 that, some more body bend, and then we got a 6.5 again for this canter work and some losses of balance. He's definitely better on this rein, but I don't know. And then obviously we did this circle here. I think there he just lost a bit of balance, and yeah, he's still learning, so he's getting there, but there are times where we do just lose a bit of balance in the canter. And then trot here, we got a 6 for this one. More prep needed at H, which is fair enough. I was more just focusing on where I was going, which is probably not great. And then we got a 6.5 for this trot. More stretch needed. This was meant to be a stretchy trot, but we've not really done stuff like that, so I didn't want to give him his whole head and him do something that I didn't know he was going to do. So yeah, need to practice that. We got a 5.5 because I halted in the wrong place, which is so annoying because he did quite a nice square halt. And then now I will show you his novice test. I don't have the sheet for it, unfortunately. I had to be back for some family thing that day, so we had to shoot off as soon as he had done his test. I did try and wait around 5 minutes because there was only 3 in the novice, but they weren't adding the scores up yet, so I did just have to shoot off. But he came 3rd out of 3. But he got 65%, which would be 35 in eventing terms, and I really don't think it's bad for his first novice attempts. He didn't really get his mediums, didn't really understand it. There is a medium trot in there, definitely. We are getting there slowly, but he probably wasn't 100% ready for a novice test, but I just thought, you know what, we need to crack on at some stage. So I put him in for the novice test, and this is how it went.
Around. So that was Bondi's novice test. Yeah, I just think he's looking so much more grown up. It definitely needs polishing. It's definitely nowhere near perfect, but he tried really hard, and I thought that was a much better test than his prelim actually. I actually knew where I was going, which is always a good start. But yeah, I thought he looked really grown up and is finally starting to just, yeah, look good. So with Bond, you will have noticed on the channel, or maybe you haven't, that Bond hasn't been on the channel in a while. Similar reasons to what's gone off with Paprika really. He has been put on the back burner a bit because obviously I've got Phoenix and Pixie who have been gearing up for the event season. They have now both completed their first events. I think Phoenix's event vlog is up if you want to go and watch that. She went to Osby and did the novice. And Pixie has now done her first, I think that video will be coming after this one. So she went to Lincoln and did the 100. So yeah, I've had them two gearing up, and where it has been wet and it's only just dried up, it's meant that because we haven't got an arena, if ever we want to school or jump or anything like that, those two have kind of had to take priority because obviously they were gearing up for eventing. Bond, as you also know, is now a 6-year-old and has been really slow, which is fine. They all go at different rates. But yeah, he's been a really slow one. He is still not as strong as I would like him. He's still a little bit weak behind, as you will have seen in his canter work in them tests. He's still quite unbalanced on the right rein, I believe, compared to the left rein, but we are working on it. We're fortunate to have really good hills around here, so he's been doing lots of hill work, and we will continue to do that to build him up. So yeah, it's just been a really slow journey, and I think I've finally got to a stage now where I'm like, we need to crack on a bit. He was bought to sell on by now. I have talked Jamie into keeping him a bit longer, so who knows how long I'll get to keep Bond, but I'm going to push it as far as I can, because I really do like him and I really think he's going to be a really smart horse in the future. But I have decided, so we've kind of written him off as an eventer because of how slow and yeah, just backwards he was. But this year he has come out and he seems a lot more game. He's a lot more up for it. He still is quite a spooky horse. In the warm-ups, he's always looking for things to spook at and stuff. But yeah, I'm going to attempt to take him cross-country schooling again. So that will be also a vlog coming soon. I'm not sure when. I've got the girls eventing again the next 2 weekends, so those two will probably have to take priority again, but I am going to keep getting him out for some show jumping and dressage, because I don't want to slack off on him again. I want him to get going now, and build up a bit of momentum and get him out to a few on the trot and kind of see how it goes. So yeah, I am going to take him eventing, hopefully. Obviously it depends how the cross-country schooling goes. I'm going to hire, there's a really nice field he has been cross-country schooling before, and do you know what, he was dead good with like steps, ditches, water he's not that keen on. If anything, he's a bit of a watery horse, but
Ditch he went over first time, steps he did first time. So he's not probably as spooky as I make him out to be. But he was just dead slow and didn't really want to gallop round and jump fences. So we're going to see what he thinks. He might still not be up for it, in which case he will be a dressage and show jumper. That's fine. I'm quite fortunate to have good facilities near us. As I said, Vale is 10 minutes away. I've got other venues that are literally 10-20 minutes down the road, so I can crack on with some BD and BS on him. I'd rather have him as an eventer, but if that's what he enjoys and he doesn't enjoy the eventing, then we're gonna have to deal with it. So yeah, I'm gonna try one more time. We're gonna see how that goes. So that'll be a vlog coming soon. I think that's all I wanted to explain for Bond. I feel like I'm just waffling at you now, so I'm gonna end this video here because I feel like I've been talking for quite a long time. I've got some broodmares out in the field that are ready for their hay drop, so I'm gonna go and do that. But yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.